Today, we stand at a crossroads in our nation's history, a Jamaica where too many hardworking people are struggling to survive. A Jamaica where corruption continues to rob the poor of opportunity. A Jamaica where the cost of living rises, hope fades, and ordinary citizens are left wondering when things will finally change. While some grow richer and government buildings rise higher, many families are fighting every day just to put food on the table, pay their bills, and provide for their children. But we refuse to stay silent. We believe Jamaica belongs to the people. We believe every citizen deserves fairness, accountability, and a government that serves the nation before serving itself. This platform is not about politics alone. It is about truth. It is about justice. It is about standing with the people whose voices are too often ignored. We pledge to ask the difficult questions, expose the issues that matter, and shine a light on the stories affecting our communities. We may be one voice, but together we are a movement. Together we can build a stronger, fairer, and better Jamaica. This is our commitment. This is our mission. This is our pledge to the people.
Let us come together as proud Jamaicans.
This is Deeper Jamaica TV. Let's go deeper. Let's seek the truth. Let's stand for Jamaica.
The days seem long. We lift our voices with a hopeful song. Through every struggle, through every pain, God's love and mercy still remain. Open our eyes, open our hearts, guide this nation back to your arms. Oh, deeper, deeper, deeper we go. Deeper in the truth, let the whole world know. Deeper, deeper, let your light shine through. Jamaica, rise up, God is calling you. From the hills to the valleys, from the coast to the town, we stand together, we won't back down. Faith is our anchor, hope is our song. With God beside us, we'll stay strong. One nation, under God, here on Deeper Jamaica TV. We believe that truth matters, people matter, and Jamaica matters. No matter where you're watching from, never lose faith, never lose hope, and never stop believing that a better Jamaica is possible. Together, we will go deeper than the headlines, deeper than the politics, and deeper than the noise, searching for truth, accountability, and solutions. May God bless you, may God bless your family, and may God continue to bless Jamaica. This is Deeper Jamaica TV, going deeper in the truth.
Ball back for Hendrick. Now Tanaka quickly on the scene to, well, win it and then lose it. Myres. Pass through, what a ball, Martinelli! Around the bend, one from the outside, Germany going well. USA.
17.6 Polo Black is next. He played now asked to make some ground, possibly 6 lengths.
Good evening, deep divers. I'm Ishmael Douglas, and thank you so much for joining. This is Deeper Jamaica TV. Farmers hit by another blow as 40 goats stolen in St. Elizabeth. Rosemount resident supports education development plan, but says community must be addressed first. And FIFA overturns following Balogun's World Cup suspension, making him eligible to play against Belgium. These and so much more. We do appreciate you being here. This is Deeper Jamaica TV. We will return after the break.
Dr. Brown Arthritis Pain and Remedy Oil. Joint pain, back pain, arthritis slowing you down? Relief is here with Dr. Brown Arthritis Pain and Remedy Oil from Tonian Organics. Discover our full range of natural healing products designed to support your body the natural way. Made with powerful natural herbs to help ease arthritis pain, muscle aches, stiffness, and everyday discomfort. Visit us today and feel the difference. Tonian Organics, natural healing.
Cecil's Auto Services Limited, 1 to 3 Fish Lane, Montego Bay, and 6 Lindsay Crescent, Don Robin Avenue, Kingston. Introducing our new cleaning systems, HHO Carbon Cleaner. No need to disassemble engine parts. 20 minutes can clean your engine. Diesel particle filter, engine and the transmission flush. Go Clean, our steam cleaning system. We also offer vehicle diagnostic scans for motorbikes, cars, buses, trucks, trailers, excavators, and much more. Cecil's Auto Services Limited, doing our part in assisting the global climate change.
Thank you for joining. This is Deeper Jamaica TV. A special welcome to those in the diaspora. Now to the main stories. After surviving the impact of Hurricane Melissa, livestock farmers are now facing yet another challenge. That is predial larceny. Reports are that 40 goats were stolen from farmers, leaving them with significant losses, and renewed their concerns about farm security. This took place in St. Elizabeth. Here is the insert.
The authorities in Clarendon are promising congestion in Kellett's. Vendors have taken over sections of the town's.
I apologize for that incorrect insert. Let me go again. We will return to that story. From farming, let us go to the third country national story, and there are additional developments in that story. The government says that we will not accept anyone with criminal convictions under the third country national agreement with the United States. Officials also says that even though the memorandum of understanding has been signed, there has been no clear, fully operationalized plan, and discussions are continuing on how it works. Here is the insert.
For weeks, the abbreviations at the center of political discussions or arguments haven't been JLP or PNP. Instead, it's TCN, Third Country Nationals. One of the biggest concerns, criminals with no ties to Jamaica entering the island and putting citizens in danger. But Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness assures that based on agreements, there's absolutely no plan for criminals to be on the passenger list.
Which we will check and they will check. And if there is any such person to come in, it immediately voids the MOU. So even though we have an understanding, we have not yet worked out how it is going to work. We have the broad understanding, no criminals.
Dr. Holness reiterated an argument already made by National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang. That is, the Third Country Nationals will not be staying in the island permanently.
And they're not coming here to live. This is a point that needs to be made. They are coming here in transit to their home country. And that's one of the reasons why we have been asked to facilitate and support, because the idea is to get them into a country where they can get connections to their country easily, without having to go back through to the United States.
In 2025, Jamaica recorded fewer than 700 murders, the first time in 40 years. Dr. Holness indicated that the gains made by the Jamaica Constabulary Force will not be jeopardized. He sought to quell the fears of some Jamaicans.
I want to assure Jamaicans that the concerns that you have had, and I can understand why you would have the concerns, that they are false. And they make no sense really, because the government has invested heavily in reducing our crime and murder rate. Now we start to talk about Jamaica being the most peaceful country. Why would we go and do that?
He further pointed to the July 2026 revision by the U.S. State Department. Its travel advisor saw Jamaica moving from a level 3, which suggested that citizens reconsider their travel to the island, to a level 2, which now urges increased caution.
Jamaica is now rated as one of the most peaceful countries. You tell me, the people who are spreading these lies, can they ever claim to have ever been rated at level 2 and one of the most peaceful countries? Buildings going up, roads being constructed, our travel advisory being upgraded, and we are being rated as the most peaceful country. Those who come to you with lies and nonsense, tell them to go away. Go away.
Ramarda Lyons, TVJ News.
The government says more details will be released once the operational framework has been completed. Oh, forgive me, Deeper Jamaica TV. Education is often described as one of the keys to success. However, residents in one community says success also requires the right support. Residents in Rosemount are welcoming a proposal aimed at education, and this initiative is well needed, but they say several community issues needs to be addressed first. Many believe that the program has great potential, but says it will only succeed if stronger community support is behind it. Here is the insert.
Tension is mounting in a St. James community as residents push back against plans for a new infant school, raising safety and environmental concerns. As you'll hear in this report, officials have signaled a willingness to revisit the project. Karen Simpson reports.
Residents of Rosemount Gardens in St. James are up in arms this afternoon over the construction of the Mount Salem Infant School in their community by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund, JSIF. According to the residents, the proposed main entrance of the school will lead into the community, and they are calling it a recipe for disaster.
Having the entrance of the school on the side Reason being, this community is very small. With one entrance in, one entrance out. We don't have the school yet, and we have traffic congestion. Community here, persons don't have anywhere to park.
In the community is a big concern to me. I live very near the entrance here, and for safety, I know for an infant school, they would have to lock the gate. Traffic would not be able to go in. It would not be safe for the infants, for them to be driving in to let off. It means they're going to block our gates.
Students at the Mount Salem Infant share a classroom block with the Mount Salem Primary, which according to the Early Childhood Commission is a less than ideal situation and is in breach of its standards. And so in February last year, a contract valued at $185.8 million was signed to commence construction. But according to the residents, there was no initial consultation. Additionally, they fear that an already existing sewage challenge they have been contending with over the years may be compounded if the school is constructed.
The design and what is on the ground now went through a process which involved properly designing, drawings were done, and we actually submitted them and we got approval. So we did not do it in absence of the stakeholders.
In response, Mayor of Montego Bay, Richard Vernon, says another meeting will be held with stakeholders to revisit the plan.
When we're doing approvals for development, for buildings, we have to get updates from public health, fire, NWC, you name it, before we give approval, final approval.
Tension is...
Residents are now hoping their concerns will be taken into consideration as this initiative moves forward. And now, tonight, finally, we have to touch the world of football. The United States forward, Folarin Balogun, has been cleared to play after FIFA overturns his World Cup suspension. This decision followed a request by the president of the host country, Donald J. Trump, making his first time since 1962 that FIFA reversed a red card. Here is the insert.
Yes, I asked for a review by FIFA. I spoke to a man who's highly respected. I didn't think it was a foul. I thought it was two great athletes that crashed into each other and got entangled. That was not a guy punching somebody in the face or anything that, you know, would be different. And I think it's a terrible, if they wouldn't allow, you know, a top player, maybe the best, maybe among the best players on the team to play, I think it would have had a big stain. And I related just that feel. I didn't tell him what to do. I can't tell him what to do. But and I don't believe he made the decision. I think it was a committee that made the decision. And they made the right decision because, number one, it wasn't a foul. And you want to see a game with your best players. I think the referee's call was horrible. And nobody talks about that. They talk about the red card like it's fine. Nobody talks. The referee's decision to red card. I didn't know what the hell a red card was. When I found out, I said, you got to be kidding. And this referee, who is a little bit suspect, if you check his past, I don't want to say that because I don't like to create controversy, but very suspect. If you'd like, I'll provide you with the past. He made a call that nobody could believe. You know, even people on the other side, they say, "Oh, we got lucky. Wow, that's." And it's very interesting. They say they don't show them in slow motion. And I never realized that. I never heard of that before. That they're not allowed to review in slow motion because it's so different. Because you'll take one little quarter of a second and you'll see that a hand is touching a neck or you'll see something. Whereas when you see it in fast motion, it will look like two guys collided, which is really what happened. They got sort of entangled. He didn't do anything wrong. And he's our best player or one of our best players. A very vital player. And he gave him a red card. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't think it meant much. Then I started hearing that means he can't play in the next game, at least And the next game, I said, boy, that's a big, if it happened to another player, it would have been unfair. But when they take your best player, or just about, they have some great players, and they say you can't play, that's very unfair. That's, it's one thing to penalize somebody for the game, but how do you penalize them for a game that hasn't been played yet? It's very unfair. You can't do that. So
Balogun is now eligible to play, and I'm being told is featuring in the game against Belgium. And forgive me for saying, but Belgium are actually up by a 1-0. So the football gods are indeed smiling. So following this historic ruling, Donald Trump said he didn't have anything to do with it. And those were the news for today, July 6, 2026. Thank you so much for joining. We will return with commentary immediately after this break.
One Love Season to the Bone, your one-stop seasoning, authentic Jamaican seasoning, low sodium, no MSG, all natural herbs and spices, straight out a yard, all-purpose, chicken, fish, jerk, available at Broad Meat Food Stores, North Lauderdale, Lauderdale Lakes, Margate and Pembroke Pines, Key Food Stores, Miami and Fort Lauderdale, Bravo Supermarket, Miami, Fort Lauderdale and Palm Bay, FA&M and Price Choice, Miami, Thrifty Food Store, Palm Bay, Food Basket and DNL Supermarket, Palm Beach, Festival, Margate, and the Centerville Food Store, Nassau, Bahamas. Phone 561-946-9941. Email gfedllc@gmail.com. One Love Season to the Bone, your one-stop seasoning.
So flavorful.
Using alternative medicine to restore, revive, maintain vaginal and erectile health.
Deep divers, let's dive deeper into the truth.
Not sure what's
Deeper Jamaica TV, uncovering the truth.
Using alternative medicine to restore.
Deep divers, let's dive deeper into the truth. Deeper Jamaica TV, uncovering the truth, empowering their people. Let's go deeper, Jamaica. Let's find the truth.
Yes, Deeper Jamaica TV. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Nicola Green, TikTok. Thank you for joining us. Samantha Wellington. That is okay. That is Mel Crooks. Big up yourself. Mishi Dex. Okay. Dwayne Austin. Helen Two Rose. Big up on yourself. It is now 7:24 in the evening, and thank you so much for joining yet another program. Thank you so much for joining. I want to just dive right into it, I not even gonna waste any time. Can you imagine? This guy called Donald Trump is something else, may I tell you. By the way, I urge you guys to stick around, and not just stick around, but call somebody. We have some revelations to make tonight. We have some revelations to make tonight. But I tried to play this and it never did play. Let me try again.
Deep divers, let's dive deeper into the truth. Deeper Jamaica TV, uncovering the truth, empowering their people. Let's go deeper, Jamaica. Let's find the truth.
Yes. So, thank you so much again once more, guys. But let us get straight in. Yeah, man. Where are you guys watching from? How has this World Cup been, boy? This World Cup is a little bit bittersweet for me because my ball of them gone home, my team gone home. So I'm kind of vexed, but we press on. But let us discuss, because we're in the football season. Let me give you the backstory, deep divers. USA played a game in the round of 32, and they have a forward called Falorin Balogun. He was involved in a tackle and it was horrible. He almost broke him on foot, and he was shown a straight red card for it. Can you imagine? That is what them say. The FIFA is rigged, and they've no fear. Donald Trump took it upon himself to summon Gianni Infantino, who is the FIFA president, to say he needs to look at this red card. He not even know what a red card was. Let us listen.
Yes, this is a big controversy that is growing at this World Cup. The decision by FIFA to suddenly overturn Folarin Balogun's ban that would have ruled him out playing for the United States against Belgium tomorrow in the round of 16. He's their star striker. He's scored 3 goals so far, including 1 in the game against Bosnia-Herzegovina before he was sent off in that round of 32 victory. And what's just adding to this scandal, as it's become seen in some eyes, is the fact it's emerged that Donald Trump contacted the FIFA president Gianni Infantino after that sending off to ask for the ban to be lifted, and that is now what has happened. The Belgium FA are furious. They talk in their statement about the decision being absolutely astonishment to them. They say that they are investigating all potential options because they said there was a circular to all teams before this World Cup reminding them that a sending off would lead to an automatic one-match ban. But FIFA's delved into its regulations and activated Article 27 that gives the judicial body the ability to be able to lift a ban and to suspend it for 1 to 4 years, and there's been no explanation given at all. So it does look like heavy political interference, which FIFA has not yet disputed. They do say that it is a decision taken by an independent judicial body within the FIFA structure, but they've not commented directly on the fact Donald Trump, the US president, in the middle of a World Cup largely being played on US territory, asking the FIFA president to suspend a ban to allow their star striker to be able to play in a crucial game as the US try to reach the quarterfinals at what is largely their home World Cup. And the repercussions for this could be significant. And it is the latest bit of evidence of where FIFA does perhaps give favourable treatment to a player at a particular time. Cristiano Ronaldo should technically have been banned for the start of this World Cup after being sent off at the end of World Cup qualifying in October, but FIFA also suspended his automatic ban as well, using again its ability to apparently be flexible. But we've seen players already sent off at this World Cup. They've served bans, they haven't had them lifted, and as of yet no explanation as to what was the reason for Balogun's ban to be lifted. With Ronaldo last year, it references sort of effectively his good conduct over the years.
So them are find excuses. Everything this man touch, him think him have autonomy over. Me have to put my hand in my jaw, you know. I want you guys to tell me what you think about it. Let me open the phone lines real quickly. Tell me what you think about this decision. Why I'm putting him? Why is government trying to meddle into something that we enjoy? Because we enjoy it so much, but why is a government official. Why Trump feel like him nothing at all, him and nothing inna. He come like some look of bad pitney, I swear. The man just big up Dana, big up. The man come like some look of some awful. Me no know. Me no know. And you see how and you see how life work? They're currently 1-0. They're currently they're currently down by a goal to nil. You see how life work? Me say, Dana, me no want to wish bad for nobody, but I promise you. Come on, man. Where you get off here, come on, and I mash up the game, you know. Man come like some little spoiled pitney. I forget him way. If him not get him way, a trouble in the whole world. No, sir. Me never not spend no time for you now because I have more pressing matters to attend to. In the newscast, we were talking about the cattle issue. Let us look at it now. We not spend no time on Donald Trump. Donald Trump will always be himself. Donald Trump. Let us look at what is happening in St. Elizabeth.
Cattle farmers in St. Elizabeth are appealing to the authorities to urgently tag their animals to minimize predator larceny. This follows a series of incidents which include the theft of about 60 goats. Details from Karen Simpson.
The community of Gilnock in Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth has been shaken after thieves struck in the early hours of Sunday morning. Birth certificates and passports serve as a reminder of ownership for frustrated cattle farmer Dennis Roberts.
Last night about 7:30, me come and water these cows right across there, and this morning me get a call that them slaughter them right at the roadside here, sir. Two of them just buy these cows about 2 months to 3 months ago for 120,000 each from Wellington Farm, and this is what happened. So these cows just value about 300,000 for both of them right now.
At 5 then take for me, same place both. Kill 2 over there, kill 1 over there, so, and then move 4 from here to go over night church, go load it.
Plus how much goat?
And plus over 60 goat, me love.
Mr. Roberts laments that theft is not the only issue he has to contend with.
And right now, we have other cows right now where we can't even sell them because we can't get them tag over how much over year and add now. No tag. We cannot sell the cow them, but the thief them, a thief with animal and a butcher them and sell it. And the farmer can't sell for them cow. You calculate that and tell me how it helps.
But I not see where we're working now because they not tag and then gone with them.
And the meat sells same.
And the meat sells same.
And so they are pleading to the authorities to intervene.
Me lose over 300,000 just one night. See? And right now me have cow over there now and you can't get them tag over how much months now. So what is going to happen? What is happening in Jamaica? What we need to do? Somebody need to come out and assist we. We don't have no representative. People that get up and work hard and no help.
Since late 2025, the Agriculture Ministry was pushing to clear a backlog in the tagging of animals. The ministry's central database office was affected by Hurricane Melissa. At the time, the ministry said there were adequate supplies of tags to support cattle farmers. Karen Simpson, TVJ News.
Sorry guys. I'm being told that USA just equalized, and immediately following Belgium score. The football gods are indeed smiling tonight. The football gods are indeed smiling tonight. But as it relates to this predator larceny thing, St. Elizabeth is one of the parishes that was heavily hit, you know. Bless up for the follow. Thank you so much. St. Elizabeth was heavily hit. So I want you to help me. Some people just now have no conscience, you know. Some people just don't have any conscience. Nicola Green, is it true? Because apparently I'm hearing that people are still raiding the farmers down there. And it can't continue. It cannot continue. And well, maybe that is the issue too, because I'm thinking that if the animals aren't tagged, it doesn't mean that it's not good. So they are going to kill the animal, they're going to butcher the animal and sell the meat. And the meat is good. The meat is good. Good evening, Celine Browning. How are you? So if the meat is good, it means that, deep divers, it means that people are going to buy it, especially because people broke. Beef meat expensive. So if you get it $150 cheaper, you go buy it. If you get it $175 cheaper, you go buy it. How many know? Beef meat expensive. And if the meat is edible, people are going to buy it regardless of what we say. We can say they shouldn't buy it, but they're going to buy it either way. They're going to buy it. And it's just the truth. They are going to buy it. So if they're going to buy it, what we have to do is to ensure that we protect our farmers that are close to us. Well, if that is the case and it's a risk to eat the meat, how can you know that it's not tagged? Because when you buy it, you don't know which meat was tagged versus not tagged. You cannot know. You're not a butcher. You don't work in the poultry industry. You can't know. See there? Anne-Marie is saying that poultry meat is $700 per pound, and that is in Portland. So can you imagine you see somebody come and sell boneless beef for $500, $450? You go buy it because you say this cheapy. You go say this cheap. We have to be careful. And it's so unfortunate. And the people, they are crying out to the government to do something about it. Is it that the government don't have the resources to tag the animals fast enough? And what is so disheartening? Them are targeting people and we just try make sense of them life again. Thank you for calling. Big Carpenter, Wagwan.
Yeah, I guess you're fine. Brother, you should have always animal in and I use them.
Exactly.
Yes, the grass and all this.
It's unfortunate, man.
Wicked, brother. I don't know wicked thing. I just see them God forbid poor people that try to keep it.
Yeah. You're not seeing rich people not thief cow. Rich people thief cow.
Some people don't sacrifice all themselves, brother. They want to put their two to school. And that's how we can do the 5 or 6% to go to school. And I'm going to go and take everything. That's how we could say that.
Yeah. Me have to ask, man.
The government is becoming so serious that justice and people together. And there's sense more than when I catch them. Give them about their money and things.
It's sad, man.
If you give out them people, they don't know what time. So, if they're around, they won't stay around people. I start to tell the political years and I call them. I clarify this and I make it. I apologize to this man last night. When I said to you last night, for instance, in our government, I did 61, I'm 63. American, I come out for the phone, I'm listening. I did 63. You have said to me, I remember, you had the political should go to somebody.
Yeah, man, that's all right. That's all right, man. We make mistakes, no problem. We make mistakes, man. No problem. No problem, man. No problem at all.
All right. So this is all I say. I'm not trying to get quick and fast. I say the government in general, they need to put things in place properly, whatever do, and tap care on the people in the country and tap the things that's wrong. You know, the day, whatever do, people not feel good or whatever, they need the thing honestly that people can say at least you know something proper for people, brother. You know what I mean? Because right now, we're not talking about the people that we care from America from here. You know, if the matter forward, I want to go backward. And every time they interview the lady, I tell her one mega spread the story, and you can't confirm it exactly what say all about. You know what I'm saying? Let me become clear to the people, because see exactly what you're talking about. Moreover, as I said before, 63 of them in a parliament, right?
Yes.
Them not going to do anything. They're supposed to come together, the both of them together, and discuss all this before them go different countries. And if they go different countries, they give other group parties. Then come and discuss before they come and try to put things to people. You have to make people know what go on, whatever they do. You can't go and just go people behind. And you come all the things there, and people can know exactly what they do. I want people to ask the question, exactly how to hide it. That's why I call it. You must come clear the people, you can understand what people, you're not going to represent the people.
Yeah, makes sense.
When you go to parliament, represent the people. So then, if you can represent the people, the people can know what you do.
It's unfortunate, brother.
So you want to get honest to one brother, honest to everybody. I'm not talking about everybody because Jamaica, people understand the good thing that they're honest to everybody, brother. And stop the negative vibe. Rather than people going send to the place that suffer. You know, I wait for him. They should not be granted a house.
I am going to touch that next. Yes. You're spot on, man. You're spot on, man, Carly. You're spot on. You are spot on. You are spot on. I don't know what to tell you. The last I heard, not one house not get out yet. Them say them are waiting on something. I don't know what them waiting on. I don't know. But I can tell you, them say them a house figure out. That them say. And almost 9 months now.
How long we start again?
Say again?
From when we start again? From when we start from October, son?
In October, yeah. The 24th, I think, of October. Yeah, man. So go ahead. So it's about 8 months. Yeah.
So what? So what? I'm not answer question.
No, look, so 9 months. Nicola tell me say 9 months. But you're not trade man too. You're not trade man. They can't link you.
Yeah, so
no, not trade man there. I TC and them are come. I TC and them are trade man. No what?
No, sir, no stone cement. I'm flying.
No. None of them something in there. So that's why it takes so long.
So why you not charge spend money like small money like country people can get benefit from it? Eh? You know, I'm buying some sort of stone, brother. I'm making up some kind of people. I'm sorry, some players and the students don't go to brother.
If people them not build a concrete house, them say. The people them say them not build a concrete house. They might give them prefab house. They might give them also can move. Them not giving no concrete house. Yes.
If you have money, let's face it. Let's have money. If you have money, you know, sitting there once give people when friends are when it's time party night, when people have like a overnight, let have these people like come to the house. If you have money, I know. I see for instance, the rich are having. People are saying it's having. And you look as a people. Did you not make our own the people like a cantina or cantina? They ask no, that's honest person. So you're rich and you have money. And you say, I'm going to make 100 people.
Yeah.
If you don't take the money in the cantina of these people.
I'm not building a cantina house, nobody. I'm not getting nobody in a cantina house.
There was a cantina house we have. You know, so you the cantina house, that's what I had.
Yeah, no, cantina house are not for people, man. Cantina house are for a temporary thing. Like if you have a little business, a little food shop or whatever the case is. Me not put nobody in that. Personally, still, that's just my personal opinion.
All right. Let me say something. When we are talking live, we talk about so. We don't know something because we buy some things like so one we see. I buy some concrete board. I make a place and I give you that more better.
It would have been better, yes. It would have been better.
Maybe advice. One price some concrete board. I make up some house angry people are more better.
But the government says most of the people them that Scotland them depend, so them have to start that out first. That them say.
It's like this. Let me say something for you. Let me say something for you again. You can't squat in your own country.
Okay.
That's why you have government. Government put things in place that people can manage. So you get some land, and you say, all right then, if people are in for the land, they can't afford to pay a certain amount of money. Listen, every month, every 3 months, you pay a little bit, until you come to a save, you can pay a piece of land, you can pay for that. That is what the government needs to do. Put things in place to benefit of people. And at the end of the day, as well as develop other things too. Then you need to use up a resource for the country.
Yes.
Stop spending what for foreign currency and private sector. You need to put people to work. Stop everything private sector and everything you are going to private sector.
The people need put the people to work. Put the people to work. I agree with you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Put the people to work. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, my carpenter boss. Big up yourself. I'm a carpenter, that you know. One carpenter boss, man. Deep divers, I think gonna need to call everybody. Who not here will miss this one. First of all, call the Prime Minister. And then I want you to call some more people. Call everybody. Because so I was privy to a leaked voice note, deep divers. Dana, you want me dig it up? Tell me if you dig it up. Let me play the new ad. Because we dive in deep tonight.
Deep divers, let's dive deeper into the truth. Deeper Jamaica TV, uncovering the truth, empowering their people. Let's go deeper, Jamaica. Let's find the truth.
Let's go, Jamaica. Let's find the truth. I have a voice note. Ta-ta-ta-ta-tam. Tam-tam-tam-tam. Are you ready for your voice note? Because it's serious. Are you ready for your voice note? I have a voice note. Me have a laugh because it a little bit funny. Are you ready? When it reach 330 viewers, and me play it. So more 6 more people on the live, and I play it. 6 more people, it gone down. Lord have mercy. Might as well me just let it go then. Might as well me just let it go. Make I let it go. Listen here, deep divers. Listen here.
So Myres, how you doing? Boy, coming like these secretary around the Prime Minister. Don't understand what is politics. And they're siding us. And I don't think they're telling the Prime Minister that he give you a date. So, I don't know what you want to do. The bottom line is that me and you dress up. I can't do it tomorrow because me have graduation and go to Parliament. And one morning we go for cabinet to see the Prime Minister. So we can have a little, the party is weak on the ground because the council them not involved and they're not treating the council them in a way, Myres, where we can even talk and help. We can't help the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister weak on the ground.
Whoa!
Because nobody now listen to the minister them.
Whoa!
You understand what I mean? And the Prime Minister need to give it some reckoning. right? We're not begging them anything. Mirage, we don't
Mm.
know what to do. Me try my
Oh
best with my
God.
side, and then me and you are try, and we can't get a meeting with the Prime Minister. And we the ranking file of the party. No man, it's not in a right at all.
It not right at
But
all.
no baby, no girl, why you want to do me that? No baby, no girl, why you want to do me that? You want to get a cat girl to kill my pet rat. You want to get a cat girl to kill my pet rat.
So trouble in paradise. Come over TikTok there. Come over YouTube there, TikTok. Come over YouTube and hear what go on there. Come over YouTube. You know want me run it again? If you know want me run it again, tell me run it again. Say run it again. What go on here? Maraj, who name Maraj? The Prime Minister weak on the ground? So all me thinks you never election time. What is he saying? Make you run it again. Run it.
So Mirage, how you doing? Boy, coming like these secretary around the Prime Minister. Don't understand what is politics. And they're siding us. And I don't think they're telling the Prime Minister that he give you a date. So, I don't know what you want to do. The bottom line is that me and you dress up. We can't do it tomorrow because we have graduation and go to Parliament. And one morning we go for cabinet. Go see the Prime Minister. So we can have a little, the party is weak on the ground because the council them not involved and they're not treating the council of them in a way, Mirage, where we can even talk and help.
The party's weak on the ground. But aren't we supposed to be running the country? It's not politics time now. What is this man talking about?
Can't help the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister weak on the ground because nobody now listen to the minister them. You understand what I mean? And the Prime Minister need to give it some reckoning. Right? We're not begging them anything. Mirage, we don't know what to do. Me try my best with my side, and then me and you are try, and we can't get a meeting with the Prime Minister. And we the ranking file of the party. No man, it's not in a right at all.
It no right. It no right at all, oh tall. It no right at all, oh yeah. Oh mighty God. I hear that your name, the person's name that was talking is John Myres. Let me try to find his picture. John Myres, is that true? Somebody confirm to me if it is John Myres that is on the voice note speaking. Is that John Myres? We need to know what is going on. So I thought that the government was governing. Me never know them are campaign. I didn't know that they were campaigning. So Prime Minister, why don't you want to meet with John Myres and Winston Maraj? Why don't you want to meet with John Myres and Winston Maraj? Make a play it again.
So Mirage, how you doing? Boy, coming like these secretary around the Prime Minister. Don't understand what is politics. And they're siding us. And I don't think they're telling the Prime Minister that he give you a date. So, I don't know what you want to do. The bottom line is that me and you dress up. I can't do it tomorrow because we have graduation and go to Parliament. And one morning we go for cabinet. Go see the Prime Minister. So we can have a little, the party is weak on the ground because the council of them not involved and they're not treating the council of them in a way, Mirage, where we can even talk and help. We can't help the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister weak on the ground because nobody now listen to the minister them. You understand what I mean? And the Prime Minister need to give it some reckoning. Right? We're not begging them anything. Mirage, we don't know what to do. Me try my best with my side, and then me and you are try, and we can't get a meeting with the Prime Minister. And we the ranking file of the party. No man, it's not in a right at all.
Wolande. Hold on, the John Myres councillor said not right. Something not right.
I wonder how we are going. Something all right? Something all right, yeah?
So we could go deeper into it now. Deep divers. Why would a councillor 1 year after election be requesting a meeting and being worried about the Prime Minister's visibility on the ground? Why would councillors be worried about a Prime Minister's visibility on the ground? And not even 1 year since election passed, you know. And not even 1 year. Nobody's listening to the ministers. Councillor them now get no work. Them just a collect. I him say, so you know, we just a go off away him say. Maraj him say. Maraj him say. What is happening? Interesting. Look at this. Look at this. John Myres and Juliet Cuthbert Flynn don't even talk to each other in West Rural St. Anne. I know me say so. I know me say so. It's not me say so. See it there? So, John Myres, we need to know what's going on. Is it that there's a by-election coming up? Is a by-election coming up? I think let us dissect it together. Let us dive into this one together. Let us listen again.
Councillor Myres, how you doing? Boy, coming like these secretary around the Prime Minister. Don't understand what is politics. And they're siding us. And I don't think they're telling the Prime Minister that he give you a date. So, I don't know what you want to do. The bottom line is that me and you dress up. I can't do it tomorrow because we have graduation and go to Parliament. And one morning we go for cabinet to see the Prime Minister. So we can have a little, the party is weak on the ground because the council them not involved and they're not treating the council them in a way, Myres, where we can even talk and help. We can't help the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister weak on the ground because nobody now listen to the minister them. You understand what I mean? And the Prime Minister need to give it some reckoning. Right? We're not begging them anything. Myres, we don't know what to do. Me try my best with my side and then me and you are try and we can't get a meeting with the Prime Minister. And we're the ranking file of the party. No man, it's not in a right at all.
Oh God. Oh God. We not make no fun of him. Oh God. It hurt him, man, you know. Hear him, man. I don't know what to do. Oh God. You know all and pray for him. Come on, you know all and pray for him. Oh God. You don't know what to do. Nobody have no advice for him. Me have advice for you. Tell the Prime Minister. I won't say it. Uno say it for me. Uno say it for me. Him say him don't know what to do and the Prime Minister is weak on the ground. Why does the Prime Minister need to be worried about his visibility on the ground? John Myres. Can him say, are you the panny? Are you then catch pan the tape, my boss? Then catch up on the tape. Say I talk to Maraj. Say you want a meeting and nobody not get a chance. You have to go dress up and go to Parliament. Yeah, man, him sound desperate, man. Like something is happening in the divisions. I don't know if it's his division or across the island. Mel Crooks, good evening. I see what you say. What is going on that you need to meet with the Prime Minister because of his visibility on the ground. John Myres, I get catch on the tape, my boss. Then catch up on the tape. And catch up on the tape, man. Then catch him on the tape. We need to know. Anybody with the information, prick me. Just give me a bus. Me nah. If you don't want me call your name, no, me nah call your name. You know my style that. We need to understand what is happening if there will be any sort of election. Will there be some sort of election? John Myres and Winston Mirage are phone name me call. Me can't call nobody else name because I uno must know I uno desperate. Something is happening that we don't know about. I think I need to make some calls. Hey. I am going to dive deeper into this one Jamaica because me afi me kuno know. Me afi make uno know. But let me ask the question for you. Prime Minister, will there be a by-election that we don't know of? Will there be some sort of snap election in the middle of our turmoil? Something is afoot, deep divers. Him no want tell we, but something is in fact afoot. You remember, deep divers, you remember when Richard Azan, how them go on about him and how them say the contractor general recommend him for corruption because he overstepped the municipality. What if I tell you that in Clarendon there is another issue as it relates to markets being fixed? There is another issue as it relates to markets being fixed. Let us look at it.
The authorities in Clarendon are promising congestion in Kellett's. Vendors have taken over sections of the town's commercial spaces as their previous base, the Kellett's Market, remains out of use. Details in this report.
The Kellett's Market has better lighting these days, but this was not due to any effort to provide better visibility to users and add more ventilation in this hot period. The facility was battered and broken during Hurricane Melissa, and nearly 10 months later, vendors have taken to the streets of Kellett's as the market remains out of use. This has created disorder and traffic in the Kellett's town. Stakeholders have called on the authorities to address the situation. And days ago, a team, including technical experts from the Clarendon Municipal Corporation, visited the damaged facility.
We want to do some renovation to this building, the market house, so that we can remove the people who are now peddling their wares on the street side and put them back in the market so that we can get the opportunity to also clean up the Kellett's town.
The mayor did not reveal the cost to repair the market, but it will be significant.
Whatever we can do from our internal revenue, we try to find it, and of course I am reaching out to my minister, the Honorable Desmond Mackenzie, and the ministry to see what they can do. We would have sent in an estimate to them following the hurricane, so I'm pretty sure, I'm most confident that he will give us some assistance.
An admission also that Melissa was not the only reason for some markets in Clarendon falling into disrepair.
Over the many years, things was, I don't know if I want to use the word too lax. Persons were not matching up to their responsibility, so things really fell apart. We, myself, the CEO and the team, the chairman of the Commercial Services Committee, we have sat down, we have looked at what needs to be done, and we start to put in place what we believe can be done to make us more efficient.
Dwayne Anderson, TVJ News.
Deep divers, I am hearing that there are plans to have a by-election in St. Mary, probably in Montague's constituency. I am not sure. I'm only telling you what I'm hearing. I will do the deep dive. I will get what is happening. There might be a by-election. But let us continue with this story. He is the mayor. He is also a member of the ruling party. He's a member of the government. His member of parliament is a member of the government. So how the place looks so? Let me put up the number for the people them call. How the place looks so? The last time Richard Hazan did something like that to beat the man. How the place looks so? Did you see what the people have to be enduring? How the place looks so? That's disgraceful. How the place really look like that? Let me show you just a piece of it again.
The authorities in Clarendon are promising congestion in Kellett's. Vendors have taken over sections of the town's commercial spaces as their previous base, the Kellett's Market, remains out of use. Details in this report.
The Kellett's Market has better lighting these days, but this was not due to any effort to provide better visibility to users and add more ventilation in this hot period. The facility was battered and broken during Hurricane Melissa, and nearly 10 months later, vendors have taken to the streets of Kellett's as the market remains out of use. This has created disorder and traffic in the Kellett's town. Stakeholders have called on the authorities to address the situation. And days ago, a team, including technical experts from the Clarendon Municipal Corporation, visited the damaged facility.
We want to do some renovation to this building, the market house, so that we can remove the people who are now peddling their wares on the street side and put them back in the market so that we can get the opportunity to also clean up the Kellett's town.
The mayor did not reveal the cost to repair the market, but it will be significant.
Whatever we can do from our internal revenue, we try to find it, and of course I am reaching out to my minister, the Honorable Desmond Mackenzie, and the ministry to see what they can do. We would have sent in an estimate to them following the hurricane.
The man say I reach out to him own minister. No, something right there. So, you don't know each other. You have to reach out to him in a public. You don't know each other. I first me see this. Me never
been seeing this yet. I dare you before my maiden take and we never see it yet. So anybody see them lie. How we never see it yet.
Thank you for calling. Good evening.
Hey, Ishmael, good evening. How are you? What's up, boss?
I am all right now. Giving thanks. Talk to me.
Yeah, man, I'm there. Is Kellett's Market situation you're talking about?
Yes, man. It's same one. It's down there you live?
Pardon me?
Are you close to there?
If I'm close to there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, I'm in a neighboring. I'm in Southeast.
Yeah, man. Tell me.
Man,
Talk to me about what going down there. What's going on down there? Yeah, man.
Let me tell you though. Actually, I was born in Kellett's. I grew up in St. Anne, spent most of my years in St. Anne.
Mm-hmm.
But Kellett's is sort of close to me. It's a neighboring constituency to Southeastern St. Anne.
Okay.
And Wavell Hines, on the PMP, Wavell Hines is a member of parliament for Northern Clarendon, where Kellett's fall into. Yes. So just giving you that information.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you for correct. I stand corrected. Thank you. All right. So who is the councillor for there then? Who is the councillor? Because I see the mayor reaching out to Desmond Mackenzie for some help. And towns and markets would fall under his portfolio. So he is in fact correct in reaching out to the mayor. But let me ask, Mayor, answer not Mayor. I see you getting involved in TCN issues. Minister Mackenzie. You realize that the people in my complaint said the people now know if you put them goods, you get yourself involved in a big man ball game. I'm just asking, did you reach out to the mayor? The mayor wants to hear from you. I'm just reminding you to reach out to the mayor. The market needs fixing. Not just the market. We mentioned this earlier, but let me give it back to you once more. Opposition calls for answers over delaying distribution of Hurricane Melissa houses. So Floyd Morris, yet again today, is making it known. He's making it known that, listen, man, listen, man, something has to give in relation to the houses. People don't live anywhere, government. Give the people them the little prefab house them then. It's 9 months now. So you have John Myres and Winston Maraja worry about you. When you still not give the people them the house, them probably if they get make sure so the people them in Western Jamaica get look house, them would not worry about you. So stop making them worry about you, man. Do the right thing. Please, I'm asking him, Minister, in particular, Minister Mackenzie, not just about the market, but you have responsibility over ODPEM because you are one of the person who led the hurricane relief efforts. You were one of them. So because of that, I'm asking you, make sure the people them get them house before the summer done. Because it is now. Or is it that them are wait until this hurricane season pass before them start do something? What are they doing? What are they really doing? Anyhow, we spoke about Donald Trump earlier, deep divers. Let us look what is happening in Cuba. Let us look at what is happening in Cuba.
I'm just driving into Havana right now, and the power grid in Cuba has collapsed unexpectedly. There's no cause for it given, but of course we've been dealing with worsening blackouts over the last several days. In the neighborhood I live in Havana, there was absolutely no power over the entire weekend, and so people now are suffering terribly because your food spoils. It's hot, there's a lot of mosquitoes this time of year, and unlike previously where the lucky people who have generators, now there's no fuel for those generators because the U.S. has been impeding any shipments of fuel to Cuba for months now, pressuring this island to open up politically and economically, to make concessions the kind this government has never wanted to make to the United States. But this is just a symbol of the increased pressure and how it is breaking down this country on a day-to-day basis. And the concern now is, as the times passed, when the national grid falls, essentially they have to bring it up town by town, city by city, and that is a process that in the best of times can take days, sometimes up to a week. Now, how are they going to do that? How long will people have to go without any power? Most people here don't have solar panels, they don't have the batteries because they're way too expensive for Cubans to have. And if they do have generators, then you're just not finding the kind of fuel you need to run them for any amount of time these days. So while there are still cars on the road and certain places will have emergency generators, the vast majority of this island, nearly 10 million people, is without power for the hours and most likely days to come. Patrick Oppen, CNN, Havana.
That is what we're talking about. So he may have the opportunity to drive, but you don't know for how long. You don't know for how long. Because of what Donald Trump is doing and Marco Rubio. And I show that because there is a story that is attached to Jamaica where 50 nurses are now back on the island. 50 Cuban nurses are now back on the island. I show that clip because you need to see what is happening in Cuba, and Cuban nurses still choosing to come to Jamaica. Yes, they will have the ability to earn, but they didn't have to choose Jamaica after what happened. Let us listen to Tufton tell us about the 50 or more Cuban nurses.
First up this evening, over 50 Cuban nurses are expected in the island to help ease the serious nursing shortage in the public healthcare sector.
Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton told TVJ News today that it should not be too long before the nurses return.
Yannick Williams reports.
Jamaica's public health care system took a hit when the Cuban medical practitioners, including nurses, left after the bilateral program came to an end. Roughly 40 of them had taken up individual government contracts. Now, another set of Cuban nurses have decided to return to Jamaica to take up jobs in the public health system.
Another set which had gone back has applied for permits and have been granted, so we expect some easing there too.
What you talking about?
I'm not sure how many, but I believe it's over 50.
Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton says Jamaica has established an international recruiting unit targeting healthcare workers from overseas.
I was in Ghana and my team went back after and they have interviewed and they have some recommendations for a number of Ghanaian nurses to come. They're now talking to the medical council to deal with the approvals. We had interviewed some diaspora persons and that is now going to the final process.
Minister Tufton says Jamaica has also signed MOUs with Nigeria and India. He says in about a month, a technical delegation will be arriving in Jamaica from the Philippines.
Because as I said in my sectoral, I do envision that our health system will be more multicultural in the years to come to fill the gaps. That is not to say we're not providing opportunities for locals to train. The Byron Scholarship provides that opportunity, and a number of persons have been trained on that, and some will come into the system now.
And with all of that, Dr. Tufton says proper human resource management will still be critical if the health system is to operate efficiently. Yannick Williams, TVJ News.
So Tufton, let me ask you something. What is the rationale behind you taking back the Cuban medical professionals when you would have said that the former program didn't work? We could go a little deeper. You said you wanted to be a little bit more multicultural. What was wrong with fixing what was there before so that Jamaicans wouldn't have to suffer so much and so many protests had to happen within the health sector? There is something you're not telling us, you know. I think this is an attempt to try to toss something under the carpet real quick to see if whatever you can come up with can work. I think something deeper is happening here. Because remember now, you know, you can't just go into a country and tell people to come. There has to be diplomatic understandings and MOUs signed. So I'm putting this to you. The government of Cuba knows that 50 or more Cuban nurses are going to return to Jamaica. So for the Philippines, so for Nigeria, and so for every other name we call. Tufton is not telling us something. Is there an unseen eye or a hand unseen that is involved into the choosing of who comes? Also, does this have any correlation into the skill issue the Prime Minister and Audrey Marks, Minister of Efficiency, were talking about? Because you guys said you need skills. If there's an issue, tell us. We want to know. Because all you do is hide things from us. We need to know. I am hearing, sidebar, I'm hearing that Belgium is now up 3-1. Ain't God good. Ain't God good. But we continue. We continue. We also have, I need to have Dr. Dawes on the program, you know. We also have a big 10-year project in St. James. I know it can't done. I know it can't done. Thank you for calling. Good night.
Yes, Mr. Ishmael, good night to you. First time on your program, yeah?
Thank you for calling.
Yes, thank you too. You know what I pick up too from this thing with the doctors that been calling back from Cuba?
Mm-hmm.
You just said a while ago, the doctors what they calling back to Jamaica here from Cuba. You know, you just touched a point a while ago that something is in something. Mm-hmm. We don't have to ask. Because remember that those people what is in parliament, they are Jamaicans and then grow in Jamaica. And we also grow in Jamaica. So we know some ideas, so tactics what they want to use.
Yes.
So I must say that these people have some things hiding.
Yes.
But tell you what, we're interested to know what they're hiding, but they're not going to tell it. So quite likely our duty is not to let them get there for we to see the result and to see definitely what them are hiding. Because if we to wait to get the evidence of what they're hiding, that means to say it's too late for us. So our thing is that we as Jamaican must stand up and do not allow them to bring these people in our country. They're not supposed to touch on the Jamaica soil. There are destruction coming down to build up more destruction, and those people in the parliament there, that's a plus for them to go all over the place with the corruption and condemn us here in Jamaica. So quite likely this is no more politics. This is about to put Jamaica like a dump and don't care about us. That's why they're not looking about the medical business, but should they know say them can't take the risk with the foreign people, them they want to bring in the Cuban, them to give them the good look after and to ignore we as Jamaicans. So we need to set up all those things and prevent it from happening and let them see that we as a citizen in Jamaica that is running the country and the way we want our country to go, which in them get the privilege to lead us and they are fail. They're just like when you put on your clothes wrong, so they put on left and right boot. Then do not know where they're going or what they're doing. They're just using them them corruption to run the place and them run out of ideas what to do. It's time for us as Jamaican to get up and take back the country and let
Yes.
them go one side, go sit down and wonder and put their hand at their jaw.
All right,
We don't
Mama.
need them because what I've been spelling out is everything is going wrong, wrong, wrong. And we need to get up and stand up as our Jamaican and take back the country from them.
Yes, man.
They have no calculated brains to kill us.
All right.
They don't trust it in us. Good.
All right, Mama. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Deep Diver, something come to me. I must share it with you. Something come to me. I must share it with you. So I would have played the voice note earlier I played the voice note earlier. Let me look if I have. There was a TikTok. Who remember when I played something here? And the people that me that talk about say the TC and them where them are come, we are where them are gonna put it, the TC and them where them did lose, and so them can win, and so them can win again. Who remember that clip? Who remember the clip about when the TikTokers that are pro-government were on their live talking about who are gonna win, yaso, and when the people them come, which part them are gonna put them. If a 500 on the margin, them I put 500, yes, a 500, that's a 500, yes, so them can win back. What if John Myres and Mirage also have the same school of thought? I'm just asking. Something to think about, Deep Divers. What if John Myres and them still have that to think about? But then maybe now work out the way them want it to work out. So they want to talk to the Prime Minister personally first. I just float in an argument, you know. I just float in an argument. Let me play back the first one. Let me play back the first one.
So, Mirage, how you doing? Boy, coming like these secretary around the Prime Minister. Don't understand what is politics. And they're siding us. And I don't think they're telling the Prime Minister that he give you a date. So, I don't know what you want to do. The bottom line is that me and you dress up. I can't do it tomorrow because we have graduation and go to Parliament. And one morning we go for cabinet. Go see the Prime Minister. So we can have a little the party.
Sorry, Deep Divers. I was looking for the next one because I'm not seeing the
and they're not treating the councillor them in a way, Mirage, where we can even talk and help. We can't help the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister weak on the ground because nobody now listen to the minister them. You understand what I mean? And the Prime Minister need to give it some reckoning. Right? We're not begging them anything. Mirage, we don't know what to do. We try my best with my side and then me and you are try and we can't get a meeting with the Prime Minister. And we're the ranking file of the party. No man, it's not in a right at all.
Yes.
Council.
So because him said that, it dragged my memory to what they said on the live. Something right, Deep Divers. Something right. Let us think about that for the rest of the evening. What are they up to? What are they up to? Keep your eyes open because we are on the mission to rescue Jamaica. Deep Divers, thank you so much for yet another evening. Thank you so much. We had a nice little show. I will see you tomorrow with yet another show. This is Deeper Jamaica TV. Take care of yourself, deep divers. Do take care of yourselves.
Welcome to Deeper Jamaica, where the headlines don't stop at the surface, where the facts matter, where the people have a voice. Let's dive deeper.
This is Deeper Jamaica, where the headlines don't stop at the surface.
You don't ever do that, member.
Where the
Marshall, please. Angela Brownberg.